Hello. I've been asked if I would try and explain how I play my accompaniment to the song Wagon Wheel. First of all, let me explain certain things. If you've never watched any of my tutorials before, or even if you have, as a reminder, when I put the annotations up, I indicate that my thumb, which I use the letter T for, can play any of the 3 bass strings. If there is a number 4 in brackets after the T, that means I'm playing the 4th string. If it's got a 5 after it, 5th string. If it's got a 6 after it, 6th string. So the thumb can play any of those 3 strings, and usually tends to alternate between the 5th and the 4th. My index finger only ever plays the 3rd string. My middle finger only ever plays the 2nd string, and my ring finger only ever plays the 1st string. Get that right? I, M, R. Now, to show where I am playing just a string on its own, immediately after the letter or letter and number that indicate the string, there will be a comma. So T4 comma would be that. T5 comma would be that. But if there is no comma after, and there are 2 or 3 or even 4 all together without the comma coming in between them, that means they're all played at the same time. For example, the very first pick on this is going to be T5 IMR. So all of them are playing together, and I'm playing the chord in that fashion. And then I on its own, with a comma after it, means I, index finger. M with a comma is middle finger, and ring, R, ring finger. T4, I. Now we change to D to go to T5, but I am together. T4, I am together. Now, in that, there's just a little bit of syncopation with the pattern of the tune, so it actually sounds like this. No, it doesn't. Sounds like this, hopefully. Making right balls of this. Start it again. That's better. Again. Except I went to T4 instead of T5. That doesn't matter. When you're playing something, if you go wrong, don't stop and say, oh, I made a mistake, I've got to start again. Just carry on as if nothing had happened, and probably nobody will notice. And anyway, it doesn't matter, because it doesn't really matter which string you hit as long as it belongs to the chord that is being played. It wouldn't sound right if I'd hit the 6th string while playing D, because that note doesn't belong in the chord of D. But if I hit the 5th string or the 4th string, that's okay. It belongs to the chord of D. So let's go back and try that line again. That time I got it right. Again. Now we're changing to E minor to go on to the next line, and it's individual notes this time. Change to C. again. Now again, although I've indicated T5, I, T4, M, it doesn't matter if you don't hit I or M precisely. If you hit one or the other, it doesn't make any difference to the tune, but that's the way I play it. And the last line, T6 this time. Note there, I went to C instead of D, wrong. Try it again. At the end now, aren't I? Try that again. I'm finding that difficult because I can't quite get into my head what it is I'm playing along with. So let me try and play the whole thing through, right through, and this time hopefully I'll finish it off right. Back to the beginning again. I'm not quite getting that ending right there because I'm still trying to play this slowly enough for you to be able to follow. Let me see if we can play it at the speed I would normally play it at when I'm playing the song. Actually, throughout that, I probably didn't play it exactly the same, that last line at the end, any of the times I played it. It's so difficult to try and work out what I'm actually playing, and when I wrote out the annotations to practice for this, I wrote them out as, at the end, changing to the C, something like that. Never mind. A bit confusing, perhaps, but hopefully, if you work on that, something like that. It doesn't have to be precisely what I have shown in the annotations, because as I say, I don't actually play it precisely the same way each time, but basically that's what I'm attempting to do. So I hope you can manage to pick something up from that and work it out for yourself and play it your own way. Thanks for listening.